Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of the Tabletop Trio podcast.
We're here. I'm definitely ready.
Yes, I'm Bob.
They're making ribeye for us with bone sauce.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk. I don't want. I just want to eat it.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've had a lot of harpoon beers, and a ribeye sounds
Sounds amazing.
Just what you need.
sounds great.
But we are here for the Boston Sauce Party 2024, and we should probably do our intro. I'm Bob.
And I'm Graham.
I'm Joe.
I know it's a weird setup we've got going on.
We're going
But
in a
okay.
different direction too.
Yeah,
so
it's a little
we almost
weird.
Fumbled that.
Just all
It's okay.
around. No, it's great. We are here in the parking lot of Harpoon.
The Harpoon Beer Hall.
Yes, we have all of the vendors right behind us. We will switch, hopefully, to a camera.
yeah,
There
we got
go.
it on right now.
So you can see how packed it is currently.
I love our little, because of the wind, our camera's kind of at a little Dutch angle now.
yeah,
Okay.
it's just
But
swaying.
It looks really good.
I mean, it's also the beautiful people of Boston, really.
You
That's
know
what's
those-
doing it for us.
You know those little claw camera mounts? It's just to the tent, and it's just wrapped around like a little octopus. It's trying its best, but
It
the
really
wind is.
It's holding on though. That's a lot of faith in that.
a lot of faith in that little brain.
Always great. And I love how you can see people taking pictures of us
Yeah.
while we're doing it with this camera shot. It's
Yeah.
great.
It is packed. There are people waiting to get in.
Yeah, we're forming a line.
Yeah, there's a line. There's puppies. It's the best.
It's always a great day when you can have puppies and hot sauce.
Yeah, it's like a perfect day
And wings.
too. It's sunny, slight overcast, nice breeze. We're right by the bay, which is probably making the breeze a little bit better.
I challenge you to find a better duo: puppies and hot sauce.
No,
Come
that's
on,
it.
What do you got?
Watermelon and honey.
And
The
Bob,
wings
What about you?
The wings and their
And their
ranch
sauce.
and sauce.
Yes. All right, there we go. All right.
That is
touche, friend.
That's touche. That's fair. We just had some chicken wings. You can see on our third shot, I think, pointing
go.
towards the
Directly
chicken wings.
underneath us.
Yeah, directly next to us is the wings, which is terrible because we've been hearing about it and smelling it the whole time.
And it's funny, I produced a hit with the guys from Full Slice. They're here.
Yes.
They made us their official sister podcast.
Oh, did they?
By the way.
Oh, we
That's
are
awesome.
official.
We're officially their sister podcast, which
Love
is
that.
fun.
Flatter.
And as they were doing their intro, hey, we're here. The guy from Bone Sauce came over with wings and just plopped them on the table.
Here you go.
And I'm glad I wasn't on camera for that because I should have opened an OnlyFans with how much sauce was all over me.
I know we went immediately back.
Yeah.
We just ordered wings, and then I had to go back to the bathroom. It was hidden, but the beard was covered.
And I love how, too, we're sitting there, we just finished. I'm like, oh,
We should take pictures.
we probably should have taken a picture.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
What Bob doesn't know is I have some hidden cameras around taking shots of that. If you want pictures of him with the wing sauce, you
It's
know,
there.
OnlyFans.com/tabletop trio.
I'll open one, Bob. Don't you threaten me.
I'm negotiable.
I'm gonna go. I have nothing to lose. But
Oh, man.
it's phenomenal out here. As always, all of the vendors are amazing. We're kind of putting Graham through his paces and,
Yeah, this
and
is,
having him taste sauces.
This is my first hot sauce festival, and it's the community, really. Like, it's really
See, we say it all the
light
time,
and easy.
and you think
know?
we're biased, but we didn't tell him shit, and he said the same thing.
I just came down and I was like, hey guys, what's up? And they've all been just super polite, super nice, and everyone's like just very involved in everything that's happening. Just even seeing the social media posts, it's a cool event.
Yeah.
Definitely a cool event.
Yeah, like yesterday we went to Yaz's Table, delicious restaurant, and we'll get into our experience there in a little bit, but we took pictures of our food, everything like that. We shared them on Instagram.
Yes.
And Yaz's Table reshared our post.
Yeah. Which I wasn't expecting. Well,
Yeah.
not only resharing, because that's like, yeah, sure, it's social media. We sat down and the server came over. I was like, you guys are Tabletop Trio. I'm like, how in the fuck did you remember us? It's been a year and I met you for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. It was a year, and it was a, hey, tell me about your sauces.
Yeah, tell me
what
about
is
your
your favorite
sauces.
sauce.
I'm gonna shoot some B-roll real quick. Okay, we'll see you next year. We need to go eat there. And then hey, it's you guys. I was like, no, that's not how this works. We're not that big. We're not that popular yet. You shouldn't just know who we are.
The best part of the Yaz's table is I came in at the perfect time.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do all the bullshit last year.
I just came in for the food.
I had to get the nice food. It was amazing. The brunch was just delicious.
According to Graham, all we have to do for these hot sauce festivals is just show up and set up.
Yeah, just show up, set up.
Meanwhile, last year it was one of those, oh, hey guys, come on in. You're more than welcome to come. Interview, set up video. We don't really have a space for you.
Yeah.
But just like, come on up, set up, take some pictures and video.
Well, as you said, that's
And
what
here we are now.
a year difference makes, you know?
Right?
Yeah.
You
No,
do the groundwork, you build a base,
we
and
did
then grow from there.
It's been great. Here has been great. Yaz's table was so good.
Yeah. So we ordered so much food,
Yes.
and it was amazing.
Honestly, could have ordered more.
I think I ordered like the right amount of food because
Yeah.
I was done.
I was talked into at least 2 more items. I was persuaded to buy things I didn't want to buy, and I don't regret it. I not at all.
He said, Bob, he says persuaded like he put up a fight.
Yeah.
Like he was like a little, no, not at all.
In reality, what happened was, oh, hey,
Executive decisions were made.
you guys didn't have the bacon, and Joe's like, we are now.
You're right. You should put that on there. How can we
Donut
forget
holes?
that?
Of course.
Oh, strawberry shortcake,
Okay,
even better.
First of all, and this is a direct, if Yaz sees this and responds, show me the donuts those holes are made out of. Because the holes were like this big. So if that's the hole, where's the donut? Because they gotta be like insane.
See, that could be a challenge for them.
That's a challenge. Where's the donut?
Straight to Yaz's table.
Where's the rest of that donut?
Show us the donut.
Show us the donut.
Give us the donut.
So
The donut's a lie the whole time.
the reason I was immediately talked into getting the donut holes was they were like, oh, they're different every week. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, it probably is like, regular donut and then like, a whatever kind of like normal donut. She's like, strawberry cheesecake. I was like, yup, yes. I'm not even asking that. Yes.
It was amazing. And like, I'm not a big sweets guy. Like, I've never been big into sweets.
Yeah.
Oh, they were just so good.
I am hit and miss with sweets. Like, I don't normally do donuts for breakfast. I usually stick to like the eggs and stuff, which is why I got the country fried steak and eggs, which, my God, I've never had steak and eggs before. I've always wanted steak and eggs. We've been talking about it for like a month at my house. It's like, we got to make steak or just steak. Like, we got to have a country fried steak.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be something we try. I'm like, it's got to be good. We love steak. We love fried stuff. Put them together. It's got to be a winning combo.
Oh yeah.
I'll never have country fried steak. That's it. It's a one and done.
I know you say this, but like, what if we spice it up? A spicy batter for the steak, for the fried. A spice on the steak, obviously.
Marinated in spice.
A spicy egg. And then we're talking here. And
Make-
a spicy gravy.
Make
There
some
we
of
go.
those
Spicy
yeah,
gravy.
spicy
Now
gravy.
we've-
Some of those the potatoes there on the side.
Is that the food challenge
I
that we want to
think
do?
that's going to be our
Listen.
food challenge.
I think that's going to be our food challenge.
I'm going
I
to
think it
toss
might
it out
have to
there.
be.
We'll see what happens. We'll play with the
spicy
idea.
spicy country fried steak. You can make it one.
I think the true test of it is what Yaz's table is able to do. Can
They
you
were-
medium rare?
No, no. I was so confused because my brain is like, it's fried, so it's gonna be probably well done because it's fried.
Yeah.
You gotta fry it, and I'm used to chicken and fried and all that. Again, I've never had a country fried steak, so I go to cut it with the knife, and it's like butter. It goes right through, and I'm like, I don't think there's steak in the middle of this. I think it's just breading. It didn't cut right. Like it felt
Pardon me,
wrong.
you forgot my steak.
So then I take
Just
another
checking
cut.
the knife at the table.
I go to lift the steak and the batter. It's perfectly medium rare. I don't know how the fuck they did it.
It's impressive, honestly.
It was
like
perfect. It was perfect. Arugula salad on the side,
Oh,
and then the
love
other thing
arugula.
was the potatoes, like the little roasted, like the whatever hashed potatoes. Always get them. it's just a part of the side of like the diner thing.
Yeah.
I never eat those. They're always dry. They're always kind of cold. I just don't want it. I'm going to eat the main thing and then, the other main thing. And those are going back to the kitchen to be thrown out. It's just what it is. They were so goddamn good. I ate all the potatoes. I was so confused. I even told them, I'm like, I don't normally eat this part. This part to me is extra. I don't want it.
This is just plating. It's design.
It's plating. And this asshole stole the thing that I wanted to order, but like,
I did it on purpose. I do not regret it.
but I'm kind of not mad about it because I did get country fried steak.
No regrets.
But he got the eggs Benedict, and he's like, I'm just gonna get eggs Benedict. I'm like, you didn't see that surf and turf eggs Benedict? And he goes, the what?
The what?
I didn't read that far down. That one.
Yeah, so the Eggs Benedict, I saw it. They had a couple things I glanced over it, but I didn't go too far. I was like, Eggs Benedict, gotta judge you on your hollandaise sauce. The beauty of their surf and turf was the fact that the hollandaise sauce was not the
Wasn't the
enticing
star,
part.
yeah.
It wasn't the star of the meal.
Yeah.
And I loved that.
Which is crazy because, like, usually with a Benedict, it is like the make or break is the sauce.
Yeah.
Is it the can one that everyone tastes is disgusting? Or do you hand make it?
And don't get me wrong, the sauce was good. It was. No, arguably
good,
it
it
was.
was good.
But
I
No,
saw
it's-
a lot of lobster.
it was the lobster.
There's a lot
it
of
was
lobster.
It was the surf. It was the turf. It was just all around.
All the
really
good
good
stuff.
And I tried it in different variations. I tried it regular. I put the hot sauce on it. The gravy went on it at some point. And I snuck a little cream in there when you guys weren't looking. From the donut holes. I took
Those-
cream.
That side of gravy went very far.
Went way too
It
far.
covered both of your meals,
And
we
then
still
some.
had extra
And then some.
to dip donut holes into.
Don't judge me.
Oh, I'm not judging. It was genius.
I'm judging. I saw that. I was like, you have a problem.
I judge myself, but I regret nothing. I truly regret nothing. It was delicious. The bacon that they made is phenomenal. Long story short, if you are in the Boston area, make yourself available to go to Yaz's table.
You have to, absolutely have to.
They close at 2. That
Breakfast
is very
and
important.
lunch.
Yeah,
but
breakfast and lunch.
their bakery cafe closes at like 4.
Yeah, their bakery cafe is a little different. But if you could get there for a breakfast, lunch, brunch thing, do yourself the favor. Because I'm skewed now. I'll never know breakfast the same as what it was.
Yeah.
I'm a little upset. They ruined mimosas for me. I gotta figure out how they did their mimosas and
That is
what
true.
magic they worked into that drink.
Yeah.
And Bob, you had the Bloody Mary.
I
right?
had the Bloody Mary, and it was the best Bloody Mary I've ever had. It had the right amount of spice, so they probably added in their Egyptian hot sauce with the tomato juice and the salt and the pepper. Because I was picking out like little like pepper flakes that you'd get in hot sauce.
Yeah.
I was like getting bits of that in there. It was amazing.
Interesting.
It was so good. You could not taste the alcohol in there at all.
I love that.
Which is a problem.
Little
was
hidden secret.
Amazing.
That was the other bigger problem is after I ordered also a mimosa, because I am a mimosa whore.
Same with me and Bloody Marys.
Yeah,
I
I
will
am-
do unmentionable things
I'll
for Bloody
slut
Marys.
around for
Yeah,
alcohol.
I love mimosas. They're my favorite thing in the world. So I got the mimosa. They have like the sugar wrap rim. Phenomenal. It was so good. And then I was like, what do you guys recommend for the second cocktail? Like, what do you and they were
would
like,
you get?
do you like espresso? Do you like coffee? I was like, I could fuck with coffee. I could
Get
do-
around with that.
I could do a little bit. And they were like, oh, let's try, it's called the espresso bomb. I'm like, what's the bomb part? She's like, well, it's Bailey's and it's vanilla vodka. And then the ice cube. I'm like, nope, you're good.
Nope. Yep.
You're doing. You got Bailey's in there? Send it.
Just put it on my tab.
Nailed it.
So then it's a martini glass with a circle espresso ice cube.
Yeah, like basically, if you picture those spheres that you put like ice cubes in for bourbon, just to
Like the big ones.
slowly water it down.
or
the
even
big,
like
giant
a
ones.
bath bomb.
Yeah, like a bath
Yeah.
bomb size. It was that of just espresso in the middle, and then they pour the Bailey's vanilla vodka, whatever else, because I kind of cut them off and just said send it. cocktail into the top of it, and then as the ice cube melts, it's basically melting the espresso into the drink, and it was so good, like too good.
Yeah.
Like,
Dangerous.
yeah, like you didn't taste. It was zero alcohol. It was, and I'm like, this is not good. This is, I mean, it was good. It's not good.
I tried to sip, and I could see myself, 4 or 5 deep, wide awake, not knowing what's happening.
Wide awake. And then it didn't melt all the way before we left, and then I had like an Ed, Ed and Eddie moment. I'm like, you think I could just put that espresso ball in my mouth? Like,
Just jawbreaker release, wind it out.
It's way too big. It's way too big. I think I could fit it. I think I got it. And then we got pulled over.
Oh, yeah. That hurt.
It happened.
So I was driving.
You learn something new every day.
I've learned something I've never had to deal with before in New Jersey. There was a bus stop in the furthest left lane on a 4-lane highway. So here's an education class. If you're in a 4-lane highway, 2 this way, 2 that way, and you are in the furthest right, still have to stop for the bus
With no
stop.
median.
With no median. Stop to stop.
If there's a median,
If
you're
there's
good.
a median, doesn't matter. Fuck those kids. They'll figure it out in the middle. Not our problem. I didn't know that. So I slowed down, made sure the kids were moving not towards the highway, and then I kept going. Fucking bike cop was right there.
So in Jersey, if there's a median, you're not allowed to cross it.
Right.
That's a rule of thumb. You can't jump a
Gotta
median.
use a jaywalk, or you gotta use a walk.
Jug
But
handle, yeah.
where we were,
It's in the middle of the highway.
it was middle of the highway, and there was no crosswalk. So
No
they're
crosswalk.
having these kids just
across
blindly
the highway.
cross the highway, 4 lanes,
I didn't know.
and expecting the kindness of other drivers.
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm like, there's no crosswalk. Dude, why would you stop them off in the middle of the highway? And then just expect the other side to be like, yep, stop, man. I had no idea. So we got pulled over. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I talked to the cop. I explained. I just truly didn't know that it went like that. Like, I've never had to deal with that in New Jersey. And the cop was so angry.
He sounded like you were gonna get pulled out of the
Yeah,
car.
I thought I was
I
getting
thought
pulled
he
out
was
of the
gonna-
car. I thought
Yes,
you were
yanked
getting
out
pulled
of
out of
the
the
car.
car.
It was definitely a Joe or me for first. Bob, you're
Bob's
coming out.
second.
No, he's coming out last.
Yeah, he's last. He's
Yeah.
fine.
Although
It's
I was
tied for
holding a
first.
camera.
Yeah, you were holding a camera, so maybe the cop was like, all right, this is fucking boring. But the cop was like, all right, just so you know. And I was like, got it. I'm so sorry. And then we leave. And Graham just looks at me. He's like, I can't believe what just fucking
He
happened.
just walked away. What happened?
I hit him with the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
That was quintessential Dave Chappelle.
It was
I didn't know I
impressive,
could do that.
honestly.
Yeah.
Just didn't know.
But to be honest, I didn't know I couldn't do that. That's truthful. It was...
You felt like you could. You did. And then you found out
and
the
then,
opposite.
And then I found out I couldn't.
Yeah.
So if you're in Boston and you see a 4-lane highway with no median and a bus stops, you gotta stop.
Just a little correction there.
So
if
you-
you are anywhere, you cannot cross.
Yeah. If you see a bus,
just stop when they have the
for
stop
bus.
sign out.
Just stop for the bus.
Yeah.
That's that.
It's, the more you know.
Yeah, rule of thumb.
One of my favorite
But if
things.
there's a barricade, or,
Then you're fine.
Yeah,
Fuck those kids.
median. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck them kids.
Let 'em
Yeah.
climb.
Fuck them kids.
Survival
Playing
of
traffic.
fittest. YOLO.
Yeah.
So, last night, Friday night, Full Slice Podcast had a pre-show party.
Yes.
At the Fermentary,
It was
which
so
is
much fun.
collaboration
Such a
with
good time.
Burke's Hot Sauce and a couple breweries in the area.
Yes.
It was so much fun. They did Quizzo and all that.
Yeah.
And
We were so goddamn close to winning. I blame Bob.
We all had our ups and downs.
We
No,
all
100%
We
Bob.
all dropped the ball on a couple questions.
Definitely Bob.
I might have yelled out Macklemore before.
You did.
Yeah, it was Taylor Swift. The answer was Taylor Swift.
He was so wrong.
I was so mad.
I couldn't have
didn't-
been more
because
wrong.
I looked over and Graham said something to Joe, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, Graham knew Taylor Swift wrote the album.
No
Fearless.
one, no one quality controlled
I'm like,
it.
all right, cool, great. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because, Graham probably gave him the answer.
And that was the mistake.
And when they said Macklemore, my jaw fell through the floor.
I don't listen to this music. I don't know.
But it wasn't Fearless. It was like a fairy tale name.
I don't fucking.
No, it was Fearless.
It was
It was
Fearless.
the
Yeah, it
album
was
Fearless.
Ah.
You're like,
yeah,
you're like
way
Macklemore. I'm like, all right.
I thought it was folklore.
And
Oh, it was. It was folklore.
It was
oh,
folklore.
Whatever.
All right,
Same thing.
in my defense, he would name an album folklore.
He would.
He would.
Yeah, he probably would. And there was
he
another
didn't.
time where
I
I was
wanna know what
away from
happened.
the table.
Oh yeah, he kind of like came and went.
Yeah.
There was another time where I was away from the table and like, oh, this reality TV show had people live in a house together.
Here comes Joe.
And
with
Joe's
the
like,
wrong
oh,
answer.
It's real world.
I thought it was real world.
And I'm like, no, it's Big Brother.
Yeah, well, I didn't
And
fucking know that.
I'm sitting in the bathroom and
But
I'm
you
like,
didn't call it
oh,
Real
Big
World.
Brother.
You
I
said
love this
something
show.
else.
Well, remember I said it's the first one, then the second one.
Yeah, I
and
don't know the
thought
first
it was
one.
real. I thought it was Road Rules first.
Road Rules,
Real
yes.
World second. Turns out I had that swapped, but it doesn't matter.
'Cause
Because
it wasn't
Bob
either.
was in the bathroom with the correct fucking answer and didn't message us the correct goddamn answer.
Bob fucked
In
us.
fairness, the rules, and can I confirm, the rules were you cannot have your phone.
You cannot have your phone.
You could have texted. That's different.
No.
Wait.
Phone out.
It goes to my watch. Count it. I would have.
He was in the bathroom.
Checking the time.
We need a
But we
text
don't know
message.
that he's Googling
In the bathroom?
You really
Google in
shouldn't
the
Google
bathroom all
yourself
the
in a public restroom.
Don't be Googling in the bathroom. That's a
Listen,
mistake.
my mom, she used to be like, "Why are you in the bathroom so long?" It's like, "Mom, I'm Googling things."
Rabbit hole of Google.
rabbit
you,
hole.
you get one.
You gotta
then
Google.
the next.
If you YouTube in the bathroom, god damn, your legs go to sleep so fast.
I do the shimmy.
Hours.
I do the
Hours
shimmy.
pass.
I got
The sun
every
is set.
10 minutes. I just move cheeks. I keep it going.
Sometimes you
I
got a
could-
TikTok.
I could be there for an hour easy.
I'm not a long bathroom guy.
Usually, I'm not either.
I'm
can
a
get
in
my
and
business
out.
done in-
But if I'm showering,
Sorry. Oh, I'm in.
There it is.
There you go.
if I'm showering though,
All day.
best believe I got my phone right there. I'm playing some kind of music or YouTube video.
I was wondering
and
what
I'm-
you were watching in the shower.
Yeah,
this
I
morning.
heard. I heard something about D&D while.
Oh yeah. A lot of D&D.
It's critical rolling in the shower.
I have. I
was
have.
like-
Something about seeing Matt Mercer with the suds on my body.
Oh yeah.
It gets
right.
It gets me in
Oh,
the
that
right
is a
mood.
handsome
Really
fella.
feels clean.
Or Joe Manganiello.
Joe Manganiello.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just a
god.
beefcake.
What a hunk.
Joe
Right?
Manja.
My god.
I could never be in the gym that long.
Let me tell you something. I am so upset that we didn't get to see more of him as like Deathstroke in the Snyderverse because he looks so good at the end of the Justice League.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just piece of man meat.
Oh my god.
Can I say this morning I woke up at like 6 o'clock because the sun was shining right in my room.
Yeah.
I'm laying in my room. My room is right next to the bathroom, and I hear Spanish, and then ding. He's taking Spanish lessons while taking a dump.
Yeah, so that's how I start my morning now.
El baño.
It's Duolingo while taking a dumpo.
While taking a duo.
Yeah, duo.
It's Duolingo
I'm-
Duo.
I'm duoing.
Duo.
That's the name.
Yeah. That's.
So I'm just laying in bed. I'm half awake. I'm like, I don't know what time it is. I don't know where I am, and I just hear El Baño.
And it was the poop hitting the bowl. That's what the dig was.
I woke
What
up.
is it? A metal toilet?
Yeah,
is on
nowadays,
a-
Like is it a
It could
prison
be.
toilet?
It is on a
be.
severe incline.
It's just a trough.
Yeah.
oh yeah, like
so
you
the
step
house
in the bathroom.
Yeah, the house that we're on has structural damage.
Joe,
it
you
just
know
has to.
You know what's super concerning is when we were in the kitchen, we were talking about the slope going
Yeah.
to the left. In the bathroom, the slope goes to the right.
Yes, the slope goes downwards towards the toilet, which is a problem because when you have to sit, you're adjusting for a toilet being there, but it's like an inch and a half further than what it should be because the floor is tilted.
Yeah.
And then
So
we
you
were
sit and your
in
legs just go wee.
You just keep going. Holy shit! And then we go to the kitchen.
I don't know if I have the hamstring strength to get down
Do
there.
that squats
all day.
So then we go to the.
I'm
we
gonna break the bowl.
We
I'm
go to
gonna
the kitchen.
plop
and we,
right on it.
We're in the kitchen. We're like, you think this is the angle's that severe? And then I look to the bottom of the doors, and on the furthest, like against the wall, no gap, other side of the same door, full sunlight, at least a toe. You could get under the
my
door.
foot in there.
You
Yep.
get foot in. So that was a thing, and then it just kept going. It keeps going down towards the fridge.
Yep.
I was like, the dangerous part for me was that it's tilted towards the house. So it's inward in the middle of the house, not the outside where you would think it would tilt.
We should do the tennis ball test where you place it and see where the ball goes.
I
Well,
didn't
we're gonna
have
like
to.
a marble run.
I didn't have to, Graham or Bob. I bought my luggage.
People mistake us
And
all the time.
my luggage was I have like it's a brand new luggage, and the rollers on it are like really sensitive. Like if you let it go and it's crooked, it'll just roll.
Something about those
So as
bearings.
soon as I walked into the house, I let go to go grab something, and when I turned around, my luggage was gone. it just started rolling. And
And was like, "Come here! I'm finding my bedroom."
I looked directly at Crab. I was like, the floors are crooked. the floors are really crooked.
What if the house is actually like haunted? Because most of these houses were built in like the 16th, 17th.
Oh, it's
you know what I mean?
it's not crooked at all. We're just assuming and hoping.
Yeah,
What if
we
the house
fucked
was
up.
alive and it kept moving on you? Like
No,
you go
we-
back and it's
Monster
tilted in
house.
We are very firmly in a janky house. We have 4 TVs. 3 of them weren't plugged in. There are 2 remotes, and none of them work.
That sounds like the Blues Brothers. We got a half pack of cigarettes, a full tank of gas. We're on a mission from God.
That's where we're living. That's where we're living.
I love it. I love it.
I'm pretty sure our air conditioner, like thermostat, is there as show. It doesn't actually work.
So I'm at the point where I think all of Boston is just crooked. It's not the house. The house is straight. It's Boston.
Well, look
just
who's,
Boston.
city's
look
built
who's
on a
come from here. The Patriots,
There we go. Crooked.
the Kennedys, Bill Burr.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Count it.
yeah, okay, yeah, like a bunch of crooked people.
Yeah. So I went on a run this morning. I go on a run very sparingly. Former athlete, not anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna run 4 miles, and that's gonna be a stretch.
And that's former, you fuck.
Yeah.
I hate you. I ran 0.2 miles to the car, and I hated it. I almost died when I got to the car. I had to pull it up to the house to get there. It was the worst run ever.
He was out of breath when he got out of
I
his car.
really was. I hated it. It was downhill. I almost fell like 3 times. The sidewalks are a goddamn tripping hazard.
Yeah, because all of Boston is crooked. I ran 2
confirm
miles
this,
in
yes.
one direction. I went up a block, ran 2 miles back, ended up 2 miles away from the house.
What?
Yeah.
And you fucked up.
I fucked up.
He was messaging the whole time too. He's like, "When do we have to leave, Miles? I think we have to be there at like 8:39." He goes, "Oh fuck."
I told him, I'm like, I'm about a mile away. I'll be back in like, 7 to 8 minutes. I was 2 miles away.
1 mile later, turns out 2 miles.
And the whole mile was uphill. I don't remember going downhill. There was no like, oh, this is a nice easy run downhill. I just suffered up the hills. I walked at some point. I was, this is bullshit. I'm done.
And he texts, and I woke up pretty early too to get ready. And he's like, I'm gonna go for a run real quick. I'm like, fuck that guy, I'm gonna go shower. Piece of shit, trying to exercise this morning. Can't believe this fucking guy.
How dare you exercise on vacation?
Yeah, god damn it. I'm gonna go shower.
Graham,
Well,
what did you do? Like when you were a former athlete?
Oh, so I ran Division I cross country and track.
Get out.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I ran everything from the 400 to the 10K, which
That's cool.
is 6.2 miles of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Never.
dope, man.
It's not.
Nope.
Never.
No, I mean,
Nope,
just
nope,
saying
nope,
the fact
nope.
that you used to be like a D1 athlete. That's awesome.
So recently, and this hurts a little bit, but I'm
that
also
looks
like
good on
happy.
a Tinder profile, by the way.
Thank you. I'm I
serious.
recently got a girlfriend. So
Oh, okay. Then fuck.
Yeah, we're good on
Never
we're
mind.
good on that. But if she fucks around, get your shit together.
No, because I always see like when I was on the dating apps, I'd always see like former D1 athlete. I'm like, all right, cool.
No one needs
Yeah.
to know. You lie all day about that.
I'm 6
played
foot on
freshman-
Tinder's a thing.
I played freshman football. D1 athlete. You don't fucking know. I got a picture of me with a helmet and from the bed. You don't fucking know.
Fuck.
We were cross country.
D1.
Oh,
And
yes,
a thing
yes.
that happened recently.
So I ran for school in New Jersey, and I had the school record in the steeplechase.
Get out, really?
Now, I told my coach freshman year I want to try it because I've never done hurdles or steeple or anything. And I was like, I could do this. This is my niche. You definitely get the record in. And for years, because I was injury prone, he wouldn't let me do it. He's like, oh, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. Junior year of college finally lets me do it.
Yeah.
First race I run, I fall. I run like a 9 minute 30 seconds, 9:29 maybe. The second race I run, I fall again, but this time bad, right into the water pit. There's like a pit of water in the middle of the race. You
Okay.
have to jump every lap.
For those
shit,
viewers who don't
So it's kind of
run,
like collegiate Spartan race.
Yeah, it's similar,
the-
but there's not like electricity or anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
so for the viewers that don't run like the viewer, not me.
Yeah, not you
what,
at all.
What is The steeplechase.
So the steeplechase it's originally a horse race, and then they're like people.
I know you're
people
tall,
do
but
this.
like-
Oh, horses could do this. Why not people?
So instead of
Half the
your
legs will make it a little
regular
shorter.
basic track hurdle that falls when you hit it,
Yeah.
these
It
are
doesn't?
these are like railroad ties, like
Oh.
the wooden beams.
Oh, shit.
If
So
you hit them,
one?
you
they're
fall.
ankle
You're done.
breakers.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
Yeah.
All right, so what is
And
what
it's-
is an
it's
average
2
time for
miles.
the steeple race?
A good high schooler will run in the 940s to 930s.
Okay.
Trip
all
and
right.
fall, they shoot you because you broke your leg.
Yeah.
How
Turn you
how
into
many
glue.
jumps?
So I believe the steeplechase, the full race
Horses
is
can do
about
it. Why not humans?
4 to 6 hurdles.
Uh-huh.
With one of them on the turn being the water pit. At the deepest, the water pit's like 3.5 feet, and then it shallows out as you. So you want to like clear it. You're
yeah.
waist deep in water,
Wow.
and you
Horses
gotta run.
can do it.
How high?
Horse
How high are
size.
the?
3 feet exactly.
Oh fuck that!
Yeah. But I'm 6'6". I'm a bigger person.
I'm jumping like a goddamn action movie. I'm going in the water. You think
going
I'm
up there,
doing that? I'm
putting one
absolutely
leg
not.
over, putting the other leg over.
Kidding me? At that point,
Climbing
Lewis, I'm
and
probably hot.
swimming
I'm
out.
gonna cool off for a few.
Yeah, I'm
and
going
then
in the
get out.
water. Yeah, I'm going in.
Either that, or I'm gonna start playing Swamp Monster and start pulling people in with me.
So the trick of a steeple is you got about like the platform of the barrier is about 6 inches. So you want to get your foot. You know what 6 inches look like.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
all day.
You get your foot either on the front end or like towards the finish of it, and you push off. I got my foot on the back in the second race.
Oh, so you
slipped
just-
this. It was my spikes were wet, slipped right off the back.
Oh, and you're
face-
still wearing spikes.
Yeah, you still wear spikes, no socks.
No
Take
socks.
socks off. Yeah,
No
soaked
socks.
socks. Yeah.
Okay, so the railroad ties. Like, can you catch the railroad ties with your spikes and use that for traction?
Yeah. So you're allowed to touch the steeple. You just can't go around it or under it. You're allowed to do whatever you need to do to get over it.
Yeah, how the fuck are you
Bro.
getting your leg that
Yeah.
high?
Well, it's easy for me.
Shut the fuck up. All you fucking tall people around me, this is bullshit.
Phil, stand up behind him.
Yeah, this
That's
is bull.
right.
This is
That's
bullshit.
right.
We got the 6+ crew over here.
Yo, I
we
feel
the
like
triple towers.
I feel like
Oh,
this
you
should
guys ready to Eiffel Tower Joe? Let's go.
It's gonna be like that fucking gif with the girl.
Oh yeah.
This is the same
We're
fucking-
gonna recreate that
This is
picture.
horse shit. I don't like any. I didn't agree to this. I didn't get paid.
So
Oh my god.
in my third race, it's our conference championship. It's at our track at home. I stayed on my feet. I didn't fall. Got the school record, and
That is wild, dude.
some motherfucker broke it like a week ago.
a week ago.
It hurt. It hurt.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
sure
gonna lie,
it
it
does.
hurt.
There was a whole American Dad episode about this.
2 seconds. He beat me by 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
We were in a great time. We were in 9:08. My record was 9:10.
When did you set that record?
10 years ago.
Okay, so that held for a decade.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
I
so
held the
listen,
line.
Listen, on the flip side of this, you held it for 10 years.
Yeah.
And in a world where there's always somebody bigger, faster, stronger than you, you still held on to that for that decade.
Yeah.
So that's
pretty
awesome.
good.
The
I
thought-
think that's dope.
The thought crossed my mind. I was gonna just get in shape, see if I'm not gonna do it. Come on now. What the fuck? It crossed my mind though. I thought
I'm
about
gonna
it.
beat him again.
I
Really,
was
no,
like,
you're not.
I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna beat that record.
No, you're not.
Even though
907.5.
It won't
bitch.
count. And then I rethought that on today's run. Actually, I was like, "Well, you stupid?
Immediately this
Are
morning.
you stupid?"
I can't do this
Think
hill.
about it. At your age now, it's like if you get hurt, how much longer does it take to recover?
I'll die. If I get hurt, I'll die. Yeah.
That's it.
Dude,
Like I said, with the horse, you
Yeah,
shoot
you
your
shoot-
leg.
put
Yeah.
it down. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm done. My shoulder hurts. I ran today. I don't know what.
why your shoulder hurts?
Yeah.
Dude,
I can tell you exactly what your shoulder
I did
hurts.
this.
You
and now my shoulder
carried.
hurts.
You carried our shit.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to your 30s.
yeah. My God.
This is what happens.
This is it.
I carried that tub of shit. It's like 35 pounds. I woke up sweating up. My back hurts. My arm hurts. This is bullshit.
Dude, I did a photo shoot last weekend in Sandy Hook, and I'm 39. I'll be 40 in November. I was like moving around trying to get camera angles, and I heard my knees pop like someone took a wooden baseball bat to a cinder block. And oh my God, I'm like, is this what 40 is gonna be like? I hate it.
This is
I
what it
hate it
is.
here. I don't want to be here anymore.
What did I do to like have severely injured myself?
It's
Oh,
not-
I was planting shit in the backyard. I was building like a little trellis for like our grapes and shit.
Yeah.
So I had to reach up and just screw in things like in a weird angle. I woke up the next morning, I couldn't feel my arm. I was like, is this what it feels like to just be old now? I hate this.
Joe,
I
it's
guess
not what you did. 2 people had casual coitus in the 80s to 90s, and now you have to pay rent and your body hurts. That's life.
I don't
That's
like this.
life.
Hey, first of all, I don't pay rent anymore. I have a mortgage.
We have mortgages.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm fancy.
I know, it's
never
more
afford
expensive
a
rent
house.
is what it is.
I have a house.
Because eventually you're going to sell that house, buy another house. You're always going to be paying a mortgage, so
Yes.
it's essentially always paying rent.
Yes.
Die in debt. I don't
Yeah,
care.
you're correct.
What are you gonna do?
That's the American. It's the American dream.
Die in debt.
The American dream has changed drastically over those
Drastically.
decades.
It's die in debt, but hope that will just make sure.
Non-transferable.
Yeah, make sure you don't give that debt to anyone else.
Yes.
You die and you let the bank eat it. That's the goal.
The debt dies with you.
I'm my American dream is to live the rest of my life in the middle of the woods somewhere, far away from the rest of humanity, and make friends with all the local animals. That way I can kill them and eat them. Right?
Yeah.
Get closer, closer,
Closer,
right towards
closer.
that bear
Oh,
trap.
come on. You want to
Closer.
come over for dinner? All right, perfect.
I'll have you for dinner. Come on.
Come on.
But hey, here we are.
Having a good
Real
time.
Beckett.
I think my favorite
I'm
part
Adderalled in. I'm
about
good.
doing this, doing the show is I
Yeah.
created a special overlay
It was my
Oh,
for the
favorite.
full
yes.
slice guys.
Oh,
It
and
was.
my favorite.
It was
I-
so
so
good.
good.
I have it up on the screen. If you're watching the YouTube video version of this, I have it up. I took our regular overlay and just put duct tape over top of it. Took their logo and duct taped their logo over top of our logo.
It's so
I
good.
watched
And
him
just said,
20
"This
minutes
is
of
totally
stretching
fine."
duct tape on the screen before he realized it had to be.
In the
theater.
computer.
Yeah. I
I
really should have picked up on that sooner, but
I was laughing
You know.
so hard because we were like, we have to do full slice tonight. We don't have an overlay for them. They're not going to have their overlay on there. Why the hell would they bring that? We need to come up with something. And we're looking at each other like,
Duct tape?
duct tape?
Make it as shitty as
And then
possible.
the reason why we don't have our
beautiful.
overlay is because I don't think we have an overlay. To be perfectly honest,
We just don't own one.
I created a.
You're just
created
raw
a,
dogging the
yeah, I
podcast?
created a what do you call it? Like an image drop in my software. So every once in a while, I just pop it on the screen from time
you
to
just-
time.
you just do on and
Yeah,
off?
because then we also do because we do like we flash the sponsors on and off every so often.
yeah, we
But-
do a lower third. We keep that down there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we keep it just
lower
down there the
third
whole
very
time.
sparingly.
You know, we keep that down there. That lives down there.
Yeah.
That's-
It will not move.
Maybe we should do that. Well, I mean, you guys are way more professional than we are. So
Even though you
So-
you guys have like 30 times the followers.
They are more professional. I know nothing.
oh yeah, no, these
No,
two
we-
are super professional,
we-
and
we
we gotta
fake
steal
it till
from
we
you.
make it.
Well, that's what we're doing.
yeah, that's how we got to PAX Unplugged. That's how we got to
That's
NASCAR.
good that you
That's
guys
how we
did
go to
PAX Unplugged.
everyone.
number
I
one.
just put in for a sponsorship from Cat VR.
Oh really?
Yeah, for the
That's
walking
cool.
mat
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
because they just announced it.
Yeah.
I was like, we do all this cool stuff. Here's our website. I would really love to try VR. I have a small house. I keep running into walls. Please help. And
That is such a pitch. I love that approach.
Honestly,
Keep walking into walls.
Honestly.
Please help.
and I'm hoping they come back to us.
Oh, I hope.
That would be
If
amazing.
you get like this handwritten letter, all of a sudden this thing shows up at your house.
Yeah.
and it's like we're here to help.
We're here to help. I will post it so many times. on our
It's like in Ghostbusters, their commercial. We believe you.
Shows up with a drywall patching kit as well.
Yeah, here's a little patch. Here's
That's actually, dude, that'd be such a marketing thing for
Yeah.
like a VR company is
Yeah.
to be like, oh, here's like what do you
Here's
call it?
Joe walking
like
to a
lifetime
wall.
extended warranty plan where we come out and fix your drywall.
we'll fix your wall.
Oh, you want us to cover your TV? Sorry, we don't do that.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
do TVs. We only do walls.
Yeah, property damage.
no natural disasters.
No doors, no TVs, no electronics, no computers. Just drywall. We'll send out a Home Depot specialist.
His name's Bert. He's a little weird. Let him in.
What's weird is they're all named Bert.
Oh yeah. No, it's the same guy. It's
Same-
gonna take 69
Same guy,
months.
duct tape right on the name tag. Bert from Cat VR.
Oh my god.
There's a building and grounds guy down in Mercer County. I'm not gonna. his name is Bert.
I'm not gonna.
Not going to
I'm
use
gonna
his
do it.
name.
Not
but
gonna use his name. It's Bert.
He was out for a while for a medical condition, and he came back with a new lease on life, and just decided to say fuck it.
Love that.
Because he's walking around and he's saying all kinds of shit. Like he sees he'll see somebody who's very attractive, and he'll be like, "Whoa."
Oh, he went to that stage of life?
He doesn't care.
Wait.
Like, no fucks are given.
You guys aren't at that stage.
I'm,
That's how I got my girlfriend.
I'm quickly approaching.
That is true.
That
how
is
he
true.
got
That
Yeah.
is how he got his girlfriend.
So, yeah, that is
Yeah.
what you
So
did.
I was on a flight. I'm not gonna name the airline.
Okay.
I
I
stepped
hope
onto
it
the
wasn't
plane.
Spirit.
No airline.
shit!
No
I'm not
names
gonna
mentioned.
name- I'm not gonna name
We're
the
not
airline.
naming names.
No names.
We're not naming
Delta,
names.
Delta.
Okay, I was just gonna say. I hope the door stayed on.
What I have learned though is that Spirit actually hasn't had any major accidents. So like,
No
but didn't they have a
names
door-
are named.
no, that wasn't them. That was I feel like it was Alaska.
Alaska
Airlines.
Airlines.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Wait, you've been to Alaska?
no, I haven't.
Oh, I was gonna
I was
say.
going down to Florida for a wedding. I stepped onto the plane. I turned around to my buddy Eric and I said, "I'm gonna embarrass myself on this flight." And then I sat down in the exit row. You know, we need the extra leg room. Some of us are 6'6".
Shut the fuck up. I sit in the middle. I spread.
I was in the middle.
I'm
and
spread.
I was there. I was there, living.
That's all you need to know, Kyle.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers
I
to.
didn't know that.
So I flagged her over, and I was like, "Hey, hun, you're gonna be my stewardess. I don't care what section you're in. You're here now." And then
You belong to me.
she she was like, "Oh, ha ha ha," and she walked away. And I was like, "No, it's dead serious. Don't laugh."
No, he's like,
No, for
me,
real.
Graham, you mine.
So another stewardess came and did like the safety program,
Yeah.
and I audibly scoffed at her. I was, get away from me. Disgusting. I feel bad about that now, but it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out.
That's great.
She came back the drink car. I ordered an obnoxious amount of drinks because I kept wanting to come back here. Sorry, got that liquid courage, and yeah, it's
That's
going really
awesome.
well now.
Well,
Yeah.
that's great. I'm happy for you. Do you know what's? Yeah. Do you know what's funny? Like, so we did an episode on the podcast because at one point I was single and I was doing you know, the online dating thing, right?
Okay.
So we did an episode where we were going over, and then I brought up on the TV. I brought up my profile.
Oh,
and we
and
were
you
going through my profile.
Oh, you're just going live?
Oh,
Yeah.
live pro.
Yeah,
That's
so-
good marketing.
So then we're going through my profile, and I get a brand new like a match, and it was this girl Ashley.
This is love.
No, it's this girl Ashley.
What's
Well,
his name?
He starts.
How
Cast
wide
Iron
is it?
Kyle.
That's live. Oh,
Cast
it's not
Iron
live.
Kyle starts reading out the message on the pod, and I'm like, bro, it's a private message. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Ashley." And so, well, so then anyway,
Not on? It is
I
on?
talked to her about
It's really low.
I talked to her for about 3 days, and then she disappeared. Right?
How's that?
I can't hear.
Months
Hey.
go by.
Good.
I remember
Good,
this because at my job, we have, you know, basically we still have to work even though like all of our customers are closed on state holidays. So it was Martin Luther King Day. I remember that distinctly. And in the warehouse, there's nothing to do, so I start swiping. All of a sudden, I come across her profile again. And I'm like, oh, I'm just going to message her, and I'm going to fuck with her. Like, I'm just going to be that dick. I'm like, oh, look who it is. Look who's back.
Look who always
Yeah,
comes
right?
back.
Crawling right back to me.
She responds to the message. She goes, "Oh my
sent
god,
her a
I'm
message.
the worst."
I was like, "You better
And now
date my
we've
friend."
Probably, actually, this weekend is probably the longest we've ever been apart. Since then,
Dude,
Hey, it works.
same.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Same. I felt hard, guys.
Yeah.
I felt hard.
did I.
We're already tossing around "I love yous"
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit. Yeah,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, I
2
heard that.
weeks. I knew
You
it was
were- you were-
fucking-
you were-
no,
you were
listen,
talking about it.
You were outside the house. You walked out like, yo, you throwing that around already?
Yeah,
He's like, oh, yeah, fuck it.
I
Casually.
knew on the second date.
I knew when I saw her.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, this one says yes. It's it. I'm done. I'm calling it quits.
there you go.
This is it.
I'm
The
out.
second date, we went sledding. Yeah, we did. It just snowed. She was like, "I want to go
That's
sledding."
amazing.
We went go karting.
We went. Oh yeah.
Something about speed gets the juices
Yep.
flowing.
Oh, for sure. Well,
Like,
that's
I
what we
like
did.
this guy. He looks like Troy Polamalu.
Yeah, where's your Head and Shoulders
for the Steelers or you
sponsor?
lying to me?
No, but so we went sledding. We grabbed a bottle of whiskey.
Oh hell!
Went to Wawa, picked up some drinks, mixed it. Oh, eggnog and whiskey, or like Wawa eggnog,
Yeah.
phenomenal with
Dude,
whiskey.
like lemon
Yes.
tuna fish.
Oh my god. And then we went sledding, and we were just having so much fun. I was like, I love this girl. I was like, I hope she likes me too.
See, you guys
And
have
then
like the
here we
fun,
are.
interesting stories. I thought my now wife was just interested in the three-way. It's very different stories. I don't know how I'm gonna explain that to like future children or
Joe
grandchildren.
still wishes he had the three-way.
So, Dad, how did you meet Mom?
How did you meet Mom? I thought Mom was a lesbian, and they were trying to rope me into a three-way.
Oh, so
Turns out
you're the
very
unicorn.
different. Yeah. No. Well, okay.
Unicorn, right?
Yeah, unicorn.
Here's the thing. So when I met my wife, she had a pixie cut, and she was wearing plaid. Her friend across
How assumptive of you.
the table was wearing a sundress, super long hair. They were whispering to each other, and then giggling and pointing at people. I'm like, oh, that's very obviously that's a couple. That's a couple.
Yeah. They've got that.
They've got that thing. And then I
Do you
started
know
talking.
what they say about assumptions?
I was correct
Makes
because that's
an
what they
ass
did.
out of you and me.
That's what they did on purpose. So I was correct. Fuck you. Fuck you. I was right. She told me. They used to.
So she was doing it. She was baiting.
They did that on purpose to avoid guys talking to them.
Right on.
So I
That's
went.
a good power play.
It was a
That
good
is
power play.
really smart.
Except
Yes,
I'm a
I know.
fucking idiot. So I just walked
So you're
directly up to them. And then my wife.
for you.
Yeah, my wife and all of her infinite, she thinks she's smart, goes, what do you want to do in life? No hi, no nothing. Just what do you aspire to in life? And I was like, I'm like 3 drinks in, my tongue is blue, let's fucking go. And I just started talking about what I wanted to do. And she's like, that's really interesting. And then I went back to my friend who, Dish, who is dating the sister of who I thought was the lesbian couple. And I was like, yo, are they like lesbians trying to rope me into a 3-way? And I shit you not, he laughed for 5 whole minutes before responding, no. Then laughing again.
I wish he said yes.
I wish
my
he
God,
just
that would've been
fucking-
so
he said, well,
great.
Yes.
He laughed,
Yes.
no, like for 5 minutes laughed, then no, then laughed again, then went, I could see it, then started laughing.
So you opened a whole new world for him.
Yeah, he lost it.
Yeah.
And then I flirted with the girl that wasn't my wife on purpose because she's getting very angry about it for like 2 or 3 weeks, until the point where my wife was like, at some point she's like, she doesn't even like you, and I was like, neither do you. She's like, yeah, I do, and I was like,
My little man brain got
charming.
you.
it's like I did the thing.
You fuck me, I fuck you.
But yeah, now we think we're fucking in a 3-way or something. That's how we met.
Yeah, that's great.
That's true love. That
Dude, that is a great story.
Yeah.
I love
You
it.
need to
Actually,
tell
I love
your
both
kids.
your stories.
Yeah.
I love your story.
no, but your
Whiskey on
story
a
with-
sled though.
No,
yeah,
no,
whiskey
no.
on a sled, solid.
But locking that up on a fucking plane ride with
It's
a
a dream.
flight
That
attendant.
is
Right.
impressive.
Like,
That's
that is-
impressive.
That
It's a
is.
dream.
Oh my god.
It's a dream. bud.
That's so. Yeah, it's so good.
I'm living a
That's
fantasy.
kind of how like some pornos start. Oh,
Right?
sorry, I didn't know you were drinking. I mean, I did. I saw in the periphery, but I didn't think it was gonna land like that.
It's all.
At least I know
it's in
you
the
swallow,
delivery.
so that's good.
Yeah, no, I power through. We,
You are a fucking champion,
yeah,
and a gentleman.
listen. We it goes in, it stays in.
I remember being 13
Winner.
and watching that porno
Fucking winner.
and being like, okay, this
You
is
need
the
a-
new dream. This is what,
I'm
what
doing
I
this one
aspire
day.
to.
This is it.
One day
If
I'm
I
doing
could talk to
this.
13-year-old Graham, dick in hand, he'd be excited. He'd be
in
like, oh my
hand.
god.
Are you kidding me?
How we
I
do
think
this?
about that all the time. I think about like some of the small wins and achievements that I've made
Right?
in life, and I'd be like, go back and talk to my younger self. My younger self would be like, "That's dope, bro."
Yeah, right.
It's so
Like, Doug,
I'm
you're
so jealous.
You're gonna have a VR racer in your fucking office. My younger self be like, you're a fucking liar. We never get that.
That's a pipe dream.
That's a pipe dream. It's never gonna happen. And then it was like, oh no, we did it. And it's like, oh fuck.
Come, lad.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hot tub in the back of your house. The fuck we are. We can't upkeep a hot tub. We have ADHD. I can't even upkeep a fucking toilet. What do you mean?
What do you paint that thing like Jackson Pollock?
I know. I'm so fucking lazy. I just put tabs in the top. Like, you fucking do it for me. Clean it. Every time I flush, you clean. That's the job.
In fairness, he also has a Roomba, a robot mop.
I do.
You have a
Okay.
robot mop? They
I
make
do.
those?
Yeah, I called it.
yeah,
I
it's like
called
a
it.
Roomba,
I
but-
called it Cosmopolitan.
What? Oh, now that the
hate
music goes
you.
back on.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
It's
yeah.
Cosmopolitan.
I
That's
hate
the name
it.
of the
Yeah,
Roomba.
no, we're not friends anymore.
And then
We're
the
going
other
home now.
one is Vlad the Inhaler.
I love
that's
that
the,
one.
That's the
That was a
vacuum.
good one. Vlad the Inhaler.
I'm that guy. No, like the more things that I could take away from me having to do, because I won't, the more I will. It's,
I mean, that's actually a pretty good strategy, because there's a lot of things that run through my brain, and I prioritize way differently. So there's all that shit that I forget to do, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
look at that.
So
the
I
laundry's
have
piled
I
up.
have
This
so
is
much.
Jenga.
I have so much to do.
This is life of Jenga, though.
The problem is that I have ADHD and I forget everything. And Elena is like mildly autistic to the point where she remembers everything and then gets panicked if all of those things aren't done. So it becomes a problem because she's like, oh, we need to do all of these things. The floors aren't clean. The dishes aren't done. All of these things aren't done. And I'm over here in my own little happy world like, the house looks pretty clean. I'm going to go play video games. And
La-di-da-di-da,
that's
video
the
games.
difference.
That's the difference.
So I was like, okay, I need to help her out by helping with me, but I'm fucking an idiot. So robots assembled. And
Transform and roll out.
and that's it's now like the vacuum runs like every day and it just cleans the house, and then the mop fucking follows the vacuum around and it mops the floors. I'm like, look at that, 2 more things you don't have to do that I also don't have to do.
And
So,
here's my problem. If I don't have responsibility, my life collapses. I'll become feral. I'm like, all right,
bro,
well,
I'm
I have
already
all
feral.
this time to do
Feral.
my feral business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
No,
yeah.
there's still plenty of things that I have to do. It's just that's a boring one, and the ADHD brain is like you're never
knives.
gonna clean that.
Okay.
That's a
That's
a
fair.
hard wall. You're not picking up the mop. You know it's in the closet. Then you have to put water in it. Then you have to do the soap. Then you have to plug it in. Now you have to walk around with it. You have to pick things up to put it. It's not happening.
Your brain is fascinating. My brain does not break things down to steps like that. I'm like,
Oh,
I got
yeah,
a mop.
no.
Mop is one step.
No.
And on the holidays, you duct tape a vampire light up thing on top of your Roomba
Damn right.
and let it go around.
Listen, if I had those,
TikTok it.
Go to our TikTok page. That's
I
the
d- so-
only video on our
post.
channel.
There's one post on our TikTok. I bought a little vampire like light up thing and it's battery powered, and I'm looking at it, and then the Roomba started running, and I turned over to the Roomba, and it has like a little, like the vampire thing has like a little base, and I'm like, I'll be right back. And then I duct taped it to the Roomba, and then I clicked the button, and I played Staying Alive.
nice.
And it turned into the kitchen, did like a catwalk turn, and then rolled out of the kitchen. And I lost my shit.
Yeah. Did you ever see the guy that goes like, he goes, Alexa, security alert, and then all of a sudden all their lights go red.
Yeah.
Then the Roomba comes out with a claymore on it. Yeah, it's so good.
I love that.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
I have so many of those. Like, the more things I could automate, the more I will.
Oh, sure.
So like all of my lights in the house are like that. They're all
yeah.
automated. They all turn on by
that's-
themselves.
That's what I have in my room for my alarm clock, because I have to get up and be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
My
so
wife
That
would
is
shoot me.
not
So
what
I
I
have
thought you were
everything
gonna
going
say.
at 4:30, so my lights rise like the sun from 4 to 4:30,
Yeah.
and I wake up.
So I wanted to do that, and then I told my wife about it, and she goes, "I swear to God, if you turn those lights on at 7:30 in the morning, I will kill you." And I was like, "You got it. Alarm only." So now there's 3 of them. You're welcome.
My girlfriend would murder me. She already murders me when I have multiple alarms set, because she's the kind of person, once she wakes up, all right, cool, I'm good.
Nope, never.
No.
I
That's
have
never
alarms
once happened.
set every single weekday at 7:30, 7:35, 7:40, and 7:45.
Okay, you're worse than me. I have 7:30, and then I have 8. If I get out past 8, we have a problem.
7:30, I hit the snooze, I go back to bed. 7:35, do the same thing. 7:40, done. And then 7:50, I'm like, all right, I guess I should probably start waking up. So I roll over and I look at Facebook for like 20 minutes.
Do you know
5
do you know
a.m.
what I
to
found?
7:30
Do you know what I found works
every 10
the
minutes.
best? Honestly, your alarm goes off. Get up.
Yeah.
Stand up. Then do like 5 to 10 squats.
That's
like
too
air,
many.
like air squats.
No, I'm out.
Seriously,
I'll
just
shit.
do it.
I do one
You get-
squat.
but no, but
I'll
that's,
shit.
I do.
that's
Yeah, that's the one squat.
That's the whole reason.
That's the squat.
Because then what you have to do is you have to go to the bathroom, and
5
you take
to
the
10?
shit.
I'll
Once you
shit on
take-
2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll get.
All right, well
No,
then go
I-
take
I-
a shit.
yeah.
And then you're up.
I'm a
Yeah,
one and
then I'm
done.
When your feet touch that cold,
Second
that
you're
cold,
low.
As
bathroom
soon as I
floor,
stand
The
up,
second my knees
you're
are
awake.
past 90 degrees, I'm pooping.
no, there's no squat. It's I wake up. I got at maximum 3 minutes. In that 3 minutes, I'm going to the bathroom.
How many times a day do you poop?
1 to 3, depending.
Yeah,
three?
I'm
Yeah,
probably
Which
One
is
to-
which is apparently
one to three.
healthy.
Yeah,
Rookie
usually
numbers.
it depends on.
Bump those bad boys up.
It depends what
I'm a
else.
minimum of 4.
You're a lactose intolerant.
Minimum of 4.
I bet it's your diet.
I pooped 4 times already today.
Jesus Christ,
It is
man! It's
2:35. 2:35.
That's
I pooped
impressive.
4 times today.
You want to know why?
When we went to the bathroom,
You want to know why?
I pooped.
You're tasting the hot sauces.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
welcome.
Welcome.
At 3 o'clock, just 30 minutes away, we
Just
we have
30
the hot egg.
No,
Hot
still
marshmallow.
not an egg.
It's not an
Marshmallow.
Fucking
It is
marshmallow.
not an egg. It is
For
a
the
marshmallow.
5th goddamn time, it's a marshmallow.
I think next year we should bring a hot egg.
You're not doing hipster eggs. It's
Hot
not.
boiled egg?
We're
Get
not.
a hard-boiled egg.
We're not doing hard-boiled
hot
eggs.
sauce right on top.
We're
Deviled
not doing
eggs.
Deviled eggs.
I was actually thinking about that during the meatloaf.
You gotta prep 'em here.
Well, I was thinking about the meatloaf because you were like meatloaf, and then my brain is like we do eggs and meatloaf. So I was like, if we do eggs and meatloaf, I can't put it in. But what if I did like a deviled egg, and then cut the
Appetizer?
meatloaf open and put it in, and then close it, and like suture the meatloaf?
You make a zombie meatloaf.
Listen, they have food glue. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
It's how
Food
most
glue?
food glue.
Yeah, food glue.
Yeah,
I
the
know
thing
all
that,
about it.
The thing that chicken.
Why do you know all about it?
Yeah, how much do you use it?
No, I don't use it. No, I just know about like.
No, so
Out here googling
so
on the
my,
toilet.
Oh,
so
yeah,
my,
Googling
my
on the
game
toilet.
plan was if we cut a meatloaf in half, scoop out a little bit, then put a hot sauce deviled egg upon the meatloaf, close it again,
Shove it right up
and
in
then
there.
food glue suture it closed, and then serve said deviled meatloaf.
That'd actually be pretty dope.
Right?
Yeah, but I don't think you need the food glue.
Although, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm thinking about it, we could if we wanted to, just like Twinkie it, and just put the hole in the bottom and squeeze in, squeeze in deviled egg,
Deviled egg.
just like one meatloaf Twinkie.
No, seriously, what you do is you.
the meat twink.
What,
The meat.
Oh, that's a great name for a bar. I'm just saying.
Yeah, see Bob's face over
we
there.
can-
He's like,
It's a very specific bar
Listen.
with very
Just call it
specific
Twinkies and you're
clientele.
fine.
Call it
Where are we staying?
Where? What happened?
what?
Where's the town we're staying?
Hey, watch
What?
out for the camera.
Where are we staying?
Cambridge.
They're so confused.
I like how he just walks over. He's like,
Right in front of the camera.
But I feel like that's a good,
So
good
again, we're
stopping point for
we're
me.
in Harpoon.
Wait, which one? What
just
did
in
it?
case.
What did it? What was the thing?
The fact that we're an hour into our 15-minute intro.
Oh God!
Let's go. Let's go.
The plan was, all right, we'll do like a quick 15-minute intro. We'll come back later.
We're
This
just
is
a whole
all-
episode
We have
right now.
all
This
day
happens
tomorrow.
every time.
We're an hour into.
Listen, it's the
Whoops.
full table. We'll have extended cuts. Put
Yeah.
that shit behind OnlyFans. Yeah, you should have
go.
seen his face during when we got the free wings.
That's what we need.
I swear
we
to
need
God,
a
I would have
Bob
paid.
cam.
I would
I
have
thought
paid.
you were gonna say OnlyFans.
I would have paid
That's what we
$10
need. We need
a month
OnlyFans.
to see Bob's face like that. I'm
Oh,
not
we
even
talked
kidding.
about it. I got
There
some
was
sneaky-
sauce. There was
Yeah,
blue
we were-
cheese.
Just
we
let
were-
you know, $10
I
a
like
pick.
that Bob's a blue cheese guy too.
We were confused because we came back. I was like, was that Bob? Where's ours, Bob?
We went to get beer, Bob. Why didn't you get us?
we went
wings?
to get beer. We came back. You very obviously have eaten something.
Where's the poop?
Where is it, Bob? But right.
Oh man,
Well,
yeah, we're
we'll
gonna
come back.
take a little break. When we come back, we'll have more to talk about here at the Boston Sauce Party.
Maybe we'll have new people. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's,
New
it's
people,
the party.
revolving.
We'll see
new
what
beers.
happens.
Why not?
Maybe I'll get Phil to come sit in with you guys.
Oh
Yeah?
yeah, I
We'll
love
figure it
that.
out.
Because we know Kyle will talk for days.
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 Yeah.
And God knows what it'll be about.
Yeah.
In his state, I'm
It
afraid.
could be anything.
It's kind of like it's kind of like a roll 20. Like it's like
Oh, yeah.
oh boy, it could be anything.
Yeah. What Kyle are we gonna get?
Dodecahedron.
But
Yeah, we'll be
All
right
right.
back. All right, we're back at the Boston Sauce Party 2024 here at the Harpoon Brewery and Tap Room, and man, this has been so much fun.
yes.
Very much so.
So we have Cast Iron Kyle back. We have John of White House Station Sauces.
NJSauce.com.
Yes, you got to
Finish
get the
it.
website in. You got to get
Sorry,
that branding.
Yeah, absolutely. Harpoon did a good job hosting this. The Harpoon Beer Hall, they really came through with a great place, with a great footprint, with a good tap list. You know, good support from their employees, and it turned into a pretty successful event. What would you think, John?
It exceeded my expectations. I was
For sure.
Obviously, new location this year. Was always concerned. Hey, I'm sorry.
There you go.
There you go.
New location, always concerning.
Eat the mic, right?
Yep.
But new location this year, always a concern. But we were blessed with great weather, and I was pleased with the turnout. It was definitely a nice weekend. I
Yeah.
think everybody here did okay, and then some for some
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, great weekend. Great
Couldn't
weekend.
couldn't
I'd
wish
like
for
to
better
do
weather.
a quick shout out to the 2 employees that participated in the
Yes.
Table of Fire.
Dude.
General Manager Sean.
Yep.
Yep.
Sean.
Yep.
And the other gentleman, was it Ian? I don't.
Ian, yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, they were
moment
duking
was
it
just
out.
Like,
1 and
I
2.
could go viral, man. Any
Yeah,
minute.
it was
Yeah.
it was crazy. We saw all the employees in the windows. We're looking down. I don't know if you caught that.
No, I
they had
didn't. That's
employees
pretty
in the
cool.
windows just watching.
Did you guys get a picture of that?
I
we
believe
tried to get a
couple
little
people
clip.
did.
Yeah, we
a
tried to
couple
get the
people.
video of it.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, they had the
Yeah.
employees watching and going in and out like, oh,
Very
so
cool.
that was cool. I am now torn with Harpoon because my favorite beer forever has been UFO White, and they released UFO Florida Citrus, and now I don't know.
Yeah.
And then they have the blueberry one.
I like
which-
that. I just tried that per your recommendation.
Yeah, I didn't know you could milk a muffin.
Yeah, it
But
was
they
good.
did. They
That was
milked a
my-
blueberry muffin.
That was my nickname in high school. It was Milk a Muffin.
There you go. That's right. That's right. I
Or
think
was it MILF the Muffin?
I know some of them. I think it was cool because of the amount of different beers that they have.
Yeah.
And how they just they're summer chill beers.
If you want to grab.
And I was shocked. Like
The two-
I always remember Long Trail Double Bag, and they're like, "Yeah, we own them." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, they bought them in clown shoes. Like Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So I've been asking, and they
Yeah, look at
delivered.
this.
They delivered with 2 of the beer taps I was looking for. So there's a UFO White, my favorite beer. It has a squishy orange on it because it's orange. And then a UFO, you put in whatever beer you want in there.
Who's this guy again?
Yeah. What is this?
He's the Rizzler.
I'm the Rizzler.
He's showing us up, John.
I was talking to all of them trying to do my thing, and then at some point I started to remember everybody's name, and then they all know me now. And he was like, "You just run this place now.
Yeah, you own
you work
the beer
here. I
hall.
don't know."
Yeah. It was cool to meet all the people that we talked to while marketing this, like behind the scenes, like put a name with a face, just, can just create that relationship with them. And
If I may, I want to thank, first of all, Tabletop Trio, Full Slice Podcast, guys. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
thank
being
you,
part of
guys.
this.
Thank you.
I want to get I want to thank everybody before I forget because I'm old. Obviously, Harpoon Brewery and Beer Hall.
Yep.
Maggie,
Yeah.
right? I mean, DEF CON sauces
Came
for
through,
helping
Ron
with
for the
with
marshmallows.
spicy eating challenges.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. Ron from Hell's Kitchen again, helping with spicy eating challenges.
Yeah.
Bobby McFadden, the Mighty Mustache, for coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Our judges, Chris Masson,
Corey. Cody tries things. Cody tries
right.
stuff.
Cody Lewis, my son's childhood friend.
Yeah.
We had also
Bobby McFadden.
Bobby McFadden, right?
Yep,
and
yep.
Brian Ames out in Ohio.
Hot Sauce Mike.
And also Hot Sauce Mike from Jungle Gyms.
Yes, sir.
If you ever get a chance to travel out to Cincinnati, Jungle Gyms, not only do they have a hot sauce. Imagine this is how big their wall of hot sauce is. There's literally a fire truck suspended from the ceiling, hanging over the hot sauce. But it's like a food emporium. You can't fathom how it's
It's a wall of hot
sauce. That's amazing.
Like, words can't describe.
They're the guy who has a monorail at the store, right?
Yes, they do. Yes.
Yeah.
It's insane.
yes.
That's
Dude,
beautiful.
Jungle Jim's rules. We
It's
should go out
amazing.
there.
It
check
is
it out.
insane.
That's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
I'll take
And
the
have
show
I
on the
forgotten
road.
Anybody? I think the bone sauce, amazing wings.
I did a
Oh
little
my
bit.
God.
Everybody fed, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So, did I forget anybody?
Me?
White House. But no.
I'm just kidding. I don't need anything. No.
I it was part of the full slice thing.
All
Yeah, of
the
course.
all the
Yeah, you're
all
not
the
an
vendors,
Cast Iron Kyle.
Yeah, dude.
all the
Our
rest
partner
of the
in crime.
vendors.
We had a fun time.
Do we have anything coming up later on this year?
I don't know. Let me think. Yeah, Philadelphia.
Yeah, what was that little thing?
Now
What
that's
was
cool because me and John, that is
true
us.
partners.
That is it.
We're actually partnering.
We are marketing
with the
that
Chamonix
show
Creek on that. Yeah.
through the roof, dude.
Well, you
Food trucks,
guys let
live
us
music.
know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are already got a
We're
spot.
there.
You're there.
Yeah,
Come on, we got
we
you
are
a table.
going to be there.
He's new.
And
He doesn't know.
Can you please bring the banner?
That's
Kyle.
on him. That's on Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
It's on me. I'm sorry.
I
I'll
think
have
it's so
the banner.
cool. I just,
It is
fine.
so cool. I
It's
just-
fine. I Sharpied one on. It's
Yeah, I don't know if you could see it from here. You can definitely see it on on camera.
Yeah, I had-
but
I had a
Joe
Sharpie
nice.
Sharpie tabletop trio on
Yeah,
one of
that's,
the
that's
signs.
fancy. Yeah,
yeah,
that-
super
that-
super
works.
fancy. Yeah, super Sharpie.
He was gonna attempt a barcode.
I was gonna attempt a QR code.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool that Bobby could come through because that sauce, like, you don't really get to try stuff like that every once in a while. It's like it's just so different. It's out
I
there,
think-
right?
Oh, but definitely a shout out, to Blazing Asian. Those of you who have not seen it,
Grumpy Spice Co.
definitely you want to check out on Hulu Super Hot for all you hot sauce fans. It's a pretty cool deep dive into the
It's behind the scenes of the
super
pepper
hot
growing
pepper
world.
community
Yeah.
and competitive eaters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Very cool.
And I personally want to give a shout out to all of the vendors that are
Yes,
here
100%.
for being the
Yeah.
nicest people ever.
Too
And-
many to mention.
And yeah,
I could do it if you want.
We've tried it. I've had to reel them in.
we've tried. And I just like a huge shout. If anybody it thinks they might be or aren't into hot sauce, just come to one of the shows. There are levels in all directions. They have barely spicy to
Burn it.
oh my god, spicy. But there is such a scale. And they have one of the people had raspberries, blueberry, maple, strawberry's a new one. I didn't know strawberry hot sauce
Yeah,
was a thing.
that's a thing.
That's a thing now.
That's a thing here.
How about this? How about we give a
Strawberry.
shout out to the winners
The
of the
cranberry,
Boston Spice
too.
Awards? Help me if I forget.
Okay.
I know the Habanero Mango Hell's Kitchen won the Boston Whaler.
Yeah.
Reds
Took home the
Reds took
Wicked
home the,
Pissa. Pissa.
No. Wicked Pista was Hell's Kitchen Cinnamon Ghost.
Oh, that's right.
Punch.
That's right.
Reds took home the Green Monster.
Green Monster. That's
Yes.
it.
For her jalapeno sauce. Was it Club Jalapeno?
Yeah. And then 13 Stars took home the
13
Golden
Stars
Skillet.
took home the Golden Skillet.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we're missing one. Oh, they down the street over here.
Smoking Tin Roof.
Phil from Smoking Tin took home the Fenway Fire Award for his bacon stout mustard.
Yes, the
It's-
bacon. Yeah.
It's coming back to me.
It's awesome.
Brain freeze.
Congratulations to not
The
only
best
the
on the
winners,
dog.
but everybody who entered, and Kyle can attest to this. Literally, when I tally up the scores, it was like 45 points, 44, 43. It was
They're
that
all
close.
there.
They're all
So
great.
you don't have to hang your head if you got
Every-
silver or bronze.
Every time I come to one of these shows, I'm like, I'm just gonna get the sauces that I always get that I know are my favorites. If you look behind me in that bag,
Always got
there's
more.
like 10 to 15 sauces. Every
Vault of
time,
sauce.
it's every damn time.
Right. Now, see, the other cool thing, what I will say, a lot of people are worried about social media. A lot of people are against social media, have a lot of bad things to say about it. I met Phil and Chris by just going through reels, found a reel that I liked that Phil made. I said, I got to connect with this guy. Found a reel that Chris made. I was like, I got to connect with this guy. They came over the house, cooked a bunch of stuff together, and I said, these are the guys I need to have in my pocket to help make these things good. And they did. Phil is good with doing the photography and keeping me and PJ in line, bringing us back down to earth. Chris has a palate that's super, super wide, especially in the hot sauce world. He makes his own hot sauce. He makes the habanero glass we all tried. So to have those two guys, just those two alone, and PJ's expertise with the visuals, Tyler with the with the behind the scenes with the production and stuff. He couldn't be here with us this time, but Bob came through. Just everybody coming together. It just shows what the hot sauce community can do. So
And I want to hand over the torch to you. We talked about this. This is an official announcement. Going forward, starting with the Philadelphia Spice Awards, Kyle does such a great job of bringing in, all these variety of chefs with different cultures and backgrounds. He's going to be taking over the awards going forward.
Yep.
I'm still going to help him out with it, but
the judging is going to be
he's
handled
got
by
some
right
really
here.
cool plans
Congrats,
for what's going to happen in Philly.
congrats.
So congratulations, Kyle.
Stay
You want to
tuned
get
on
my
that. I'll be announcing that
little,
shortly.
little bump there?
Thanks,
Yes,
bud.
so, yeah, I'm excited, man.
So, dude,
Oh, do you know anything about hot sauce, perhaps?
I don't know. We're just running
What
the
was
mouth.
that?
Maybe a
Word
little-
of mouth. What?
What? I'm
What
all
about hot
all
sauce?
out of it. I traded.
What?
Yeah.
traded.
I brought
don't
2
see any
cases.
mustard. I see the.
I have that still.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah, dude, thank you, John,
Yeah.
for this.
Guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. Really
See
do
you in
appreciate
Philly.
it.
See you in Philly.
And maybe we're gonna get together, do a little cooking thing. Rumor has
It's
it.
awesome.
right.
Yeah, you got to do it
We'll
at
see.
Joe's.
All right.
Yeah,
I
we'll-
gotta
we'll
go
something.
get back to my son and help pack up. Guys, thank you again.
Ladies
Great
and gentlemen,
weekend, man. Get
John
home safe,
Casper.
everybody, Jersey guys. Yeah, Jersey.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right. We're back for more at the Boston Sauce Party 2024. And it's been fun so far.
It's been a thing.
It's been saucy.
It's been saucy.
It's been quite a good time. We met with all of the sauce people here.
Yes.
And God, this is just so much fun.
It's
I'm having a blast.
there's so much going on. We're meeting. There's new people. Like there's the new wave of like year 2 of Boston.
Yep.
We just tried hot glass. It's not what you think it is.
It's meth.
Yeah, it very much sounds like meth. It's
have
not
you
meth.
ever seen Breaking Bad?
Have you ever seen meth? You don't know. You can't prove it. You can't prove what we ate. It's over.
That's true.
What is that on the? Is it going to be on the full size side?
Well, that segment is going to be on both sides.
It's going to be on both sides, so
Yeah,
you'll see it.
we're using both sides. You've seen it.
I believe the creator was his name Chris, right? Chris?
Yes. Yeah, Chris, he's going to be on with the Full Slice guys. Make sure you check out their episode as well. We're filming and videoing and all that kind of stuff too. But man, the turnout is awesome.
It is.
Like if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, this is the crowd right now. It looks amazing. Shaky cam because
It's
as
windy.
You can hear, it's windy.
However, it is perfectly sunny. Like
Yeah.
great day.
My neck is so red because where I'm sitting, the sun's directly behind me.
That's because you're a NASCAR fan.
Well, that doesn't. Yes, you're
The
not
answer's
wrong.
yes.
The answer's yes.
But oh my God, this has been so much fun today,
Yeah.
and I mean, there's so many people we have to thank. First of all, Kyle and John,
Yep.
Cast Iron Kyle, John from White House Sauce Company, for putting this all together. They have done an immaculate job, despite some issues they were having with marketing.
Yep.
The turnout could not have been better.
Yeah, it was great.
The weather could not have been more gorgeous.
No, there was like at 11 when we just came in, there was like a slight cloud, and then my app was like, "Yeah, it's like a 60% chance of rain," and we were like, "What now?" And then within like 20 minutes, clouds all went away. Good to go.
Yeah,
I was like, "Perfect, nailed it. We're good.
we're good. We could set up.
Yeah.
We are all ready
We
to
can
go.
bring the computer out."
But
No,
man,
the weather really has just been amazing both days. Day
Yeah.
1, it was a little chillier. Joe enjoyed that.
I know what you're talking about.
Day 2, this is perfect weather right now.
It really is.
There's a little wind, but it's a nice cooling wind.
yeah, the wind cools it down. I think being in the sun, it would be a little too warm. But the breeze right now, because we're literally on the harbor.
Yes.
Like
It's right that way.
I could throw a rock and be close to the water. I'm not going to hit the water from here, but I, could be
believe.
close enough.
We're probably like 300 feet, maybe 400.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I
on,
ain't
we're
throwing
on
a
a
rock
pier.
that far.
Like,
Yeah, no, not me.
It ain't be me.
but man, this has been so much fun.
It's been great. I think the keys in order for the cooking episode. I I think we did enough shopping around. I think we figured out what we're going to be doing.
Joe,
That's gonna
if
be
by
ton of
now
fun.
you don't have enough hot sauce for whatever you choose to do, the problem isn't you. It's the hot sauce. You
know
need
that-
more. You need more. I know you have a large collection.
I was
You
going
need
to
more.
say, like,
Yeah, no, you need more.
at what bottle? Like at what
Elena,
bottle
I'm
count?
feeding into his addiction.
Graham is a horrible influence.
Oh my God! Yesterday night, I apologize sincerely to Bob. I actually called Elena.
I apologize for nothing.
I called Elena. And I was like, "You were right. Me and Graham shouldn't be in public together. You were 100% correct. I am so sorry."
And last night, I was just hangry. I was grumpy. I was tired. I was sore. I was hungry. And they're
Bob,
just being their gremlin selves.
You're such a pleasant person to be around, though.
Yeah.
That you're grumpy. I was still like, oh, this is great. Bob's
Yeah.
having a great time.
Yeah, your grumpy was still relatively pleasant. It wasn't even.
It wouldn't have registered if I didn't know you already.
like, and I was just like,
We had to take a field trip.
All right.
And we had to take a second field trip.
I'm gonna go chaperone these two idiots. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure they don't break anything.
Yeah, at one point we were like, "Oh, we're gonna run into the liquor store. Do you want to just sit in the car?" And he goes, "No, I'll go in."
that was my exact
Didn't
reaction.
leave us alone.
Yeah. Trust me, I didn't want to go in. I wanted to sit in the car, relax, decompress a little bit.
He knew
Like-
he had to go in.
I had to because I couldn't trust these nutcases
Yeah.
to be adults.
Listen.
public.
You had me out and about socializing at a brewery. What do you think
Yeah.
was gonna happen?
Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah, that's
Like, listen,
valid.
we're not all Einsteins here, but the maths.
2 + 2 did equal fish.
We went full full college dorm setup. We
Yeah.
did frozen pizza dinner, but then we decided let's bougie it up a little bit, so we got a charcuterie board.
That's
and wine.
Listen, that's the college special date night freshman sophomore year. You bring her back to the dorm, you heat up a frozen pizza, you bust out some nice wine, a charcuterie board.
I'm mad that the foil was more expensive than the pizzas. I'm mad. I looked through the receipt and I was like, why was it so much? We paid $11 for the pizzas. 3 pizzas, $11. We paid $14 for foil to cook the pizzas on. I'm so bad.
Now, if you don't know Red Baron Pizza, on the back of their box, it does say preferred method to cook it on the wire of the rack. No, don't do that. That's dirty and gross.
Yeah.
And wrong. But I wanted to last night. I was so hungry. I was like, I don't care about the foil. Let's just cook it.
Yeah, he's like, let's just put it on. I'm like, it's an Airbnb. Do you know where those racks have been? He goes, they look clean. Opens up the, smoked freaking door and goes, yeah, you're right. We should put it on the foil. Like, didn't even think twice after looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So the
that was
oven
something.
did look new, though.
It did.
Yeah, in my defense.
It
Smelled like it was used at least twice. That gas smell when you turned it on.
Oh,
I
man.
walked in the house and I was on the phone with Lena. I was like, why does the house smell like gas? And you go, I turned the oven on. I was like, you sure?
That was my exact reaction because you went to go park the car. I'm walking in with like the last of the stuff, and I'm like, "What is that noise and what is that smell?" I walk into
I
the
was
kitchen.
so comfortable. Not my
Gra-
house, not my problem.
Graham's in his room and he's like, "Yeah, turn the oven on." I'm like, "All right,
But did you?
I'm gonna go get changed."
I'm gonna go open up a window.
Exactly. I don't live here.
I'm gonna go open up a window. No reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had our frozen pizza. We had our cheese-filled breadsticks. Our wine.
We had about 3,000 calories.
Easy.
It was disgusting.
Dinner of champions right
Easy.
there for us.
I didn't know how much the pizza that I bought because it wasn't Red Baron. I didn't know. I didn't know how many calories it was. There's 340 calories per serving. And I was like, that's fine. He's like, yeah, 340. I'm like, that's high, but it's probably only 4. He goes,
Yeah.
do you want me to lie to you? I was like, yeah, at this point, yeah.
I was like, Joe, I can tell you the truth or I can lie to you. I can tell you that it isn't 5 servings at 340 calories per serving.
I was like, how much were those breadsticks that I got?
Don't ask stupid questions.
200 each?
Don't
How
ask questions you don't want the answer to. Just saying.
I was like, we just delete this. No one needs to know that this day existed in my diet.
Yeah, my Fitbit did not get that pizza.
All
I
my
don't feel bad about it.
All my watch got was that I did 13,000 steps yesterday.
Right?
It knows nothing about what I ate
Or drank.
or drank, and we're gonna keep it that way. They also, I guess, will. Harpoon lived up. I got my tap.
You did.
I did. We
Do we
got
want to
there.
show the tap?
It's over there. I can't reach it. It's in the
bucket
bin.
there.
So they actually gave me one of the older. So that is now a mid-aged tap. So
And it looks like if you wanted to, you can just print out what beer
that's what they
is.
do. You put the one that you're on in there.
That's very useful then.
It is. They gave me like one of their taps.
That's from 2018.
Yeah.
It's copywritten on the bottom.
So it is.
I thought you just knew. I thought you were a big UFO fan.
I'm actually a beer savant.
I wonder if I just go to this website if I can just get them. It's Tap Handle LLC.
Yeah, you probably
I
could.
wonder if I can just. Like, hey,
And this is how we just get custom-made taps.
I mean, I've been 3D printing them, but yeah, that makes it's probably a lot easier.
We work with Phil. We get more tabletop Mito.
Yeah,
Put it on tap.
Yeah.
We're set.
I'm in.
Done.
Done.
But
Can you tap meat? I mean, I guess, yeah, of course you can, right?
You can
just
tap
put enough
anything; it won't be carbonated.
Yeah.
It'll
But,
just be it'll be like a wine tap.
I feel like for all the segment, and obviously this is a different styled episode, we're shooting a lot of this out of sequence.
Yeah.
Because
Like dropout.
You
We're
know.
doing a dropout style.
yeah. So I feel like that's a pretty good jumping off point for us, at least today.
Yeah.
This has been so much fun. I cannot wait until the Philly show.
Yeah.
That is going to be another great time. Going to be at Croydon at Neshaminy Creek Brewing, which their beer is also phenomenal.
Yes.
Okay.
So
fantastic.
that's going to be a really good time. That's coming up in August,
I believe.
end of
We'll
August.
have to verify.
Yeah.
It'll be in the info on the bottom of this video.
Do not
Yes.
quote us until the info
yeah.
comes out on the video.
Don't quote us until you quote us when you're watching this video.
Yeah. So now we're gonna end this video, but then also swing the cameras around because it looks like they're getting ready for the hot pizza challenge.
Yes. Well, which we are going to do that. You'll have already seen it before.
Yeah,
so
you'll-
we're doing
you
it
have already
before the
seen
hot
it.
pizza challenge.
Oh, yeah.
But for one final time, I'm Bob.
And I'm Graham.
And I'm Joe.
It's been Tabletop Trio Podcast live from the Boston Sauce Party 2024. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I gotta poop.